They say I'm nasty, but I don't give a damn. Getting girls is how I live. Some ask me questions, why am I so real? But they don't understand me, or really don't know the deal. I thought I'd rather trying hard to make it right. Not long ago, before I win this fight. Everybody's talking all this stuff about me. Why don't they just let me live? Tell me why. I don't need permission, make my own decisions. Oh, that's my prerogative. It's my prerogative. It's the way that I wanna live. It's my prerogative. I can do just what I feel. It's my prerogative. No one can tell me what to do. It's my prerogative. 'Cause what I'm doing for you now. Don't get me wrong, I'm really not suited. Ego trips is not my thing. All these strange relationships really gets me down. I see nothing wrong with spreading myself around. Everybody's talking all this stuff about me. Yeah. Why don't they just let me live? Tell me why. I don't need permission. I don't need my own decisions. That's my prerogative. It's my prerogative. I can do what I wanna do. It's my prerogative. Can live my life. It's my prerogative. I'm doing it just for you. It's my prerogative. Tell me why can't I live my life without all of the things that people say? Yo, Teddy, kick it like this. Now, I can do what I wanna do. Me and you, together. Everybody's talking about me. Why don't they just let me live? Why don't they just let me live? I don't need permission from nobody. That's my prerogative. Everybody's talking all this stuff about me. Everybody's talking. Just let me live. I don't need permission. I don't need my own decisions. That's my prerogative. What is this, a blizzard that I can't have money in my pocket and people not talk about me? This world is a trip. I don't know what's going on these days. Got this person over here talking about me, this person. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. This is my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. I made this money, you didn't. Right, Ted? We out of here. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's my prerogative. It's my prerogative. It's my prerogative. Can't you see, baby doll?
I was just into the music and everything. Oh, welcome to the Gorgeous George Show, the season finale. We're going to have nothing but fun tonight. We're going to have great. My name is Kay Lazar, and let me tell you something. We have a lot going on tonight. It's going to be a great show. This is our Christmas show. You remember the Andy Williams Christmas specials? Forget about it. This is going to be better than that. Better than the Charlie Brown. Better than the Grinch. Better than everything. Better than It's a Wonderful Life. Did you ever watch It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart? You know, at the end with George Bailey, where they show the town what it would have been like if George Bailey had never died, had never been born. Let me tell you something. I like that town better with all the strippers and all the gambling and all the nightlife and all the drinking and everything. That's much better than that boring town. That boring small town, Bedford Falls, that they won in that thing. Anyway, Anyway, let me tell you something. The football season is in great. You know, I was invited a couple of nights, because of the Gorgeous George show. I was invited because Gorgeous George is the #1 Dallas Cowboys fan, and I was invited. They made me an honorary Dallas Cowboys fan at this club I went to, and that was great. And they all spit in my food, and they said, "This is what all Dallas Cowboy fans have to endure." Let me tell you something. The Dallas Cowboy fans are the healthiest people in the world. I think all the antibodies they build up from all the waiters and bartenders and an extra ingredient in their food is really great. Let me tell you something. I went to the Dallas Cowboys thing, and it was great. And let me tell you something. You could tell that they were fans because it was a Dallas Cowboy thing, because none of the toilets were flushed and no one could find a clean spot on the towel rack. But anyway, the Giants suck. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, we got the Gorgeous George show coming your way right now.
I mean, I'm an Italian boy that goes back from the way back when on the day that I was born, it was a hot summer day, and when I came out of my mom's womb, I slapped the doctor across his face. Mom said, "That's my boy," and I said, "You son of a gun, you're witnessing greatness."
Christmas, all through the house. Not a puss was stirring, not even the one up your blouse. The stockings were hung in care. What are we doing here? The stockings were hung in care that Gorgeous George would soon come there. Me in my pajamas, and Ma in her overnight gown and her Playtex bra. We were sitting up there waiting for Gigi to come down the chimney, and that's what we did. It was a wonderful thing that Christmas morning, because all our stockings were stuffed with all kinds of toys, and Henry got a new pair of dentures from old St. Nick, and it was wonderful. Now, I'm on here on the show tonight, wishing everybody a happy Merry Christmas or Clipmas or whatever it is, and a happy New Brazier to all the ladies out there that weigh Playtex. Now we're going to get up here tonight. I have summons the true meaning of Christmas. There is no other person that has the meaning of the true understanding of the holiday spirit as this man right here. Here he is, Jesus, better known as Jesus. How you doing, Jesus?
Well, wait a minute. Do you speak Aramaic?
I don't know what I speak.
No, well,
are you talking in tongues?
English.
You're talking
English.
In,
Okay, English is my second language, so I have to. I'll speak English for you.
You'll speak
right.
English.
Yeah.
Now, Jesus
knows almost every language.
Now, you know that Saint Nick couldn't make it here tonight.
Saint Nick is talk about blasphemy. Saint Nick has nothing to do with Christmas. I'm the man. This is my birthday. Enjoy yourself.
Well, you know, it's Henry's birthday too. You know, but I'm not going to disrespect you, Jesus, because I do read my Bibles and I eat my vitamins too. You know, I'm very bulked up and whatnot. But Jesus, tell us now. I mean, we want to know more. I mean, so were you born on a Christmas Day, or were you?
Yes,
born?
I was born on Christmas Day. Well, actually, it's the old. It was the old calendar. It was actually the Jewish calendar, like 50. It's actually 5733, I think. But the Gregorian calendar is fine. December 25th is fine. If you want to celebrate, I don't really care when you celebrate my birthday, just as long as you celebrate it.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm
Jesus,
happy you
I
did
brought you here because I summoned you to come here.
In fact, I know something about this show. You have a hard time getting guests, and you got Jesus. So, I mean, if you can get Jesus, you can get anybody.
Well, let me tell you something, Jesus. You know, I summoned you here. I drank very profusely last night some whiskey. Had some whiskey on the rocks. Henry was all liquored up and lathered. And I said, I don't know what to do anymore, so I summoned you. And I told you to come hither. And so therefore you're here. Now tell us, what are you doing this Christmas? What are you going to grant all the people out there in lack?
Well, I have to tell you something. I want to talk straight with you. And Jesus, I mean, you read in the Bible and everything, Jesus would talk straight with you. He's not going to pussyfoot around. All these people that claim to be speaking for me, all these people that are running for president and everything, just listen to me. Help the poor people. Help the lepers. I hung around with the worst people in the world. Do you think Michelle Bachmann ever hung around with the homeless? No, she the people who raised your taxes, the people who lowered the taxes on the rich people. Let me tell you something. And I said this best 2,000 years ago. It's easier for 1,000 camels to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into heaven.
Well, you know, Jesus, I like to ride a camel. You know, I like a camel with two humps. So therefore, when the camel's moving around, I'm sitting there in between the two humps, and I'm massaging the camel's butt side.
Yeah.
Well, no, excuse me, his backside. I'm sorry, the camel's backside. I love to ride that camel. Camel, I pretty much get it going on every night. You know, but how do you know about those camels there, Jesus?
Well, let me tell you something. I mean, a lot of people, take a lot of faith in me. A lot of people put their trust in me, and they say we don't make mistakes. God and Jesus and all these people, we don't make mistakes. Well, the camel is kind of a weird-looking animal. They spit and they drink a lot of water and everything. But they do the job. But everyone has a purpose,
Well, Jesus, let me tell you something.
Not a purpose, but
I did a doobie before I came on the show tonight. And people think that that Jesus is all right with me. It was like the Doobie Brothers once said, but I'm not one of those Doobie Brothers. But I did a doobie. But I did a doobie.
Doobie or dookie? Doobie. Okay, doobie is small sin.
Yes, but
not a big.
But I have sinned.
Don't do it. Don't make a habit of it. But if you're going to do it,
sin, and I do other things too. When I'm reading the Reader's Digest, sometimes I might pleasure. Henry likes to pleasure himself when he looks at the magazine. If you know what I'm talking about. Now, is that a sin, Jesus?
No, life is not a vale of tears. You should enjoy yourself in life. You shouldn't be beating yourself up on stuff.
Well,
forget. And if you heard otherwise, I may not look like Jesus, But I can look like anything you want. I could grow a beard like in the Bible pictures. You want to see me do it?
Can you grow a beard?
Yeah. Can you want to see me do it?
Oh,
again?
let's see you made it's a chia pet?
Yeah. Do you want to see me do it again?
Look at a chia pet.
Want to see me do it again?
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see
I
it.
just did it. No, I'm just looking my best for everybody. Okay. I'm just talking straight with you.
You're talking
you
straight?
folks. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think about David Koresh? You know David Koresh, he's a Jesus.
David Koresh was David Koresh was not. We're having a hard time with him here in the hereafter.
Right. Well, David Koresh says that he's Jesus, and he says that all his followers his wives need to go down with him. They need to get down with Jesus. The followers need to. What do you think about that? You think that's blasphemy there, Jesus?
Yes, it is. It's very much is.
I think we have David Koresh right now coming in the room here. Is this David Koresh coming in here?
David Koresh.
David Koresh is going to tell you like it is. Yes.
No, he's no friend of mine.
He's no friend of yours?
But he spoke for me. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get down on your knees, David Koresh, to Jesus.
No. There he is.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Oh, he's gonna try to.
He's an imposter.
I'm glad you got contact lenses now.
I am David Koresh, reborn.
There you go. Well, good for you.
And I'm Jesus Christ too.
Yes.
Well, here, listen now. We got two different Jesuses here.
Well,
I thought there's only one.
Truth.
Well, I thought there's only one Jesus. Because on this Christmas day, he was born in a manger.
Don't believe in him. Believe in me. Believe in me. He's an imposter.
I don't know. So is this the good Jesus?
It's like a Get
and
Smart episode.
And the bad Jesus here? Or is there such a thing as a bad Jesus?
Born in opposite dimensions.
There you go.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'll tell you
Can't
what.
have good without bad.
Well, you got to have the mixture.
But say happy birthday to me on the 25th.
I'll say happy birthday to you. But let me just get this straight here. So I'm not seeing double here.
That was not a good day for me.
I'm not seeing double here. This is a reality.
And let me tell you something about the cross and the crucifixion. Not one of my best days. It was a terrible day. Let me tell you something. A lot of people have had worse deaths than me, and thus death is never pretty.
I got a question for Jesus too. Now, Jesus too, what did you tell those?
Jesus too.
Yes, Jesus too.
He does not deserve to be in the same room with you.
No. But Jesus, please answer this question if you would. Now, what did you tell the followers for what their wives to do? You said the wives needed to do something. What did you tell them?
It's called get down low and get me bugging on the show. Bugging on the show. Yeah.
He said, I would never.
Is that right?
I
Okay.
would never do that.
Okay.
I would never. I'm not. That's.
Well, I don't know, but I don't know what to do
in fact,
here.
there's no-
So what should we do this Christmas day when we go out? What's the first thing we need to do on this Christmas day? David Koresh, tell us. Who's coming up here?
Well, Christmas exists for 10 good reasons. Can I give you 5 of them?
It was 5 there, sir.
The first good reason for Christmas is to treat your neighbors with gifts because you want to screw them all year long.
Wow.
The fourth one down is, of course, you just had to buy your candles for your sweet Mother Mary. I don't know where that one came from. I must be reading his mind.
Yes.
The third reason for Christmas. This is a really, really good one.
Well, please tell me. I'm just waiting with bated breath.
It gives you an excuse to screw all night long.
That's not. Is that blasphemy? I think that's blasphemy, isn't it?
Oh well, let me tell you something. I see where you're coming from, but you're wrong. Let me tell you something. I during the whole time I got a microphone. In fact, I don't even need a microphone. I'm Jesus. I could will a microphone on me.
Project his voice.
I mean, I see where you're coming from. Nobody There should be no wars. Everyone should turn the other cheek. You should help the poor. You should help the homeless. You should give to charity. You shouldn't give to rich people. What else? Everyone should eat properly. Everyone should be healthy. That's what I'm all about. Yours is all about burning in a fiery inferno and lots of wives and lots of illegitimate kids. What type of life is this?
What you gotta say for yourself, David?
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It sounds like,
what's the
I'm
last?
not saying it wasn't fun. I'm saying you should do it.
What's the last thing we need to do on Christmas, there, David? I mean, Jesus.
Wait a
It's not
minute.
the last thing we need to do. It's the last thing that we can celebrate. It's the first ever 13-year-old recorded in history to screw.
Okay. Well, that's
All right. Well, I guess we know who the real Jesus is.
Yes. Okay. Now, tell us what do we need to do there, Jesus, for on this Christmas day? We need to sing "Kumbaya."
No, you know.
What do we need to do?
Singing is
we
good.
We need to go ahead and get down on our
Let me
knees.
tell you something. Those guys on television.
When we
tell
get
that-
down on our knees, we break bread together. When we get down on our knees, we break that bread together. And we make it so wonderful, we pass it out. And we dole it out to all all the people. I got a one-track mind because I love the ladies.
Well,
don't you love the ladies, Jesus?
We love the ladies. Yes. In fact, that's what I didn't put pleasure in all that stuff.
How many wives do you give?
I had no wives. I was a 33-year-old virgin, I think. But let me tell you something. But that's not so important. What I'm trying to say is that now Terry.
Terry?
This is the NFL.
My name is Henry Armstrong. No disrespect.
Oh, no,
Henry
wait,
Armstrong.
yeah, I thought you were Terry Bradshaw for the longest time. I thought I was on the NFL Today. No, but
I have. Let me tell you something. You know, Henry's virile. You know that, don't you? Henry's very virile. You should know all that.
I know all that, and I know that you're Henry Armstrong. Henry Armstrong's your name, right?
Yes.
Jesus knows almost everybody.
No.
Let me tell you something. Jesus knows almost everybody, and let me tell you something else. I think you're doing great because I think that you love life and you live by the golden rule. That's all I want from my people. Even you, Dave.
Well, listen. Can we all agree on this Christmas day that we break bread together on our knees? Because when we break bread together, we do it on our knees, and then we come up for air.
You want to know something? I enjoy your sermons just now. I love singing. All those preachers on TV on the Sunday morning that tell you that they know me, they don't know me at all. I love singing. I don't really like the
I don't
pontificating.
think you know yourself.
On my worst day. Let me tell you something.
Jesus
I'm not without
Christ.
faults myself, Jesus. You know. I actually played a trick when I was a little kid with Mary. And when I was in school, I actually wrote a book report on the Bible. That was my.
Can we sing a Christmas hymn?
You start. I know them all. You start it off.
I'm going to change my voice for you. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I got all the time in the world.
Silent clear, holy screw, give me that ass all night long. Give me one moment of your rap ass on. Screw me all year long. Give me that booty and thong.
Thank you, Jesus.
Let me tell you something. I ate with the lepers and I hung around with prostitutes. Nothing changes. I got used to this behavior.
We can all say on Christmas that Jesus tells you to do it, and when Jesus tells you, then you know you got to do it. This Henry, and let's get on our knees, let's break bread together, and let's look up the peak, or let's take a little peek at what's up there, if you know what I mean. We'll be right back on the Gorgeous George Show.
God bless us, everyone.
God bless us, please. God bless every one of us.
That is our Christmas edition of the Gorgeous George Show continues on. And now, our favorite segment, personally my favorite segment, on Facebook, the Relationship Roundtable. That's right, there is a question that has popped up in my mailbag earlier this week. And the question that I'm posing to you tonight goes like this. Is it possible to be in love with more than one person at the same time? Kevin, what is your take on this whole situation?
No, there isn't. I'll tell you what. Because eventually, one person's going to win out. And you should have been with that person in the first place. And you're actually doing the person that you're less in love with, or you think you're in love with, a disservice by stringing them along when they could be finding. Always remember that you could meet somebody that I've done this myself. I've met women and they told me years later, they told me I was the worst lover they ever had, and then I met women that said I was the best lover they ever had, and that's the same guy.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I agree with you with that one because, like I said, it's a somebody's feelings is going to get hurt eventually.
Yes.
Once they find out, and especially make sure those two people involved do not know each other.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea. But let me tell you something. You also, let me tell you something. Anyone out there who thinks they could win over somebody who has a boyfriend or girl, or even worse, a spouse, they're already spending time and sleeping with somebody else. So why are you trying to work your way up to second place?
So
you should be. Everyone deserves to be number one in someone else's life.
So are you saying that, for example, if they cheated on them to be with you, what are the chances are that they're going to cheat on you to be with somebody else?
I think the die is cast at that point. Who wants to be the third wheel like David Koresh said?
I don't know.
We have an audience here. But anyway, we have more. In fact, we have a real authority on the situation. Do you have any other topics? I mean, do you have any other points to make?
There is one other one I do have. It says, if a relationship hasn't gone anywhere, and say you've been with the person for about a year or so, would you consider that what I call a jump off? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people try to keep relationships as long as possible. I mean, you want to. I mean, you owe it to the person and everything, but at the same time, when the time has come when you can't keep it going, I mean, you want to keep it going, but, sometimes
but
the world crashes in on you.
But see, it's like, you haven't done anything. You haven't gone anywhere. And, it's like, if you feel like it's dead. Mm-hmm. But... And and of course with Facebook is like the world's fastest social media network alive. You find out more information on it than any other source.
Nah, you don't know anything about anyone on Facebook. It's a pack of lies, really. I mean, you don't know people until you've met them, until you hang with them, until you live with them, until you spend any time with them. Facebook is basically my publicity machine. Oh, and Kevin did this wonderful thing yesterday, and then Kevin scaled this mountain, and then Kevin had this hit record. I mean, that's all. You're not going to learn anything about anybody. It's nice, but
I've had people who tell me that you should get a Twitter account, and I'm sorry, and I was like, okay, I don't see much difference honestly because Facebook is my Twitter. The only difference is that Facebook you can allow up to 500 characters, with Twitter there's only like 140.
Let me tell you something. I can't think of anything fancy to say every 20 minutes. I like thinking of something to say once a week on Facebook. Here we go.
All right.
And now, the real part of the show starts. The star of our show. Here he is.
The one and only.
The only in one.
Gorgeous George.
Hi, Gorgeous George. Welcome to our Christmas show. Woo!
Crank it up.
Take my heart and make it strong. You're simply the best.
Woo! Better than all the rest. All right, kill the music, kill the music. All right, Joseph, kill the music. All right. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. My oh my ding dong is that long. We are here today to let you know, ladies, what is causing all this. It's like a rash. Sue Ellen, you're sitting there saying, "Oh, Gigi, I don't want to stop. You're just getting me so excited." I tell you, Sue Ellen, use the swab. Rub it down if it starts chafing. "Oh, Gigi, I'll do anything to make it better." Well, let's hang still, because in a few hours I'll come over and I will give you that ride, better known as Space Mountain, all night long. Woo!
Wow. I can't say any more after
You
that.
can't say any more about that?
No, I'm like
K-Love,
speechless, man.
how the hell are we doing tonight?
Well, from the looks of things, man, you know, how many days we got left to Christmas? What, 10 days? 10 days left.
Now, let me just say this with all sincerity. I haven't done any shopping. And I don't plan to do any shopping.
You're a typical man. Welcome. That's your man card.
It's Merry Christmas or Glitmas and a Happy New Brazier. All sizes fits all.
You know, I noticed at the bottom of this it says host George and Kevin. This is Kevin, and I'm Kevin. K-Lazar, this is K-Love.
Okay.
So it's like Kevin 1 and Kevin 2. It's almost like you're the cat in the hat.
Cat in the hat.
You're thing 1 and thing 2.
Well, I want to know, because we're doing relationship roundtable tonight, and K-Love, I was in the back taking a powder. I was actually back there giving the girl back there a ride of her life.
Right.
Giving her a ride, a spanking ride, you know, kind of just giving her, you know, it's like a roller coaster ride I was giving her. So that being said, with the roller coaster ride, what was your question? Okay, we know what you do on Facebook. It is Relationship Roundtable. Kevin Love, K Love Harris does Relationship Roundtable. He does it. So what was the question that you were asking the populace tonight?
Okay, the first question I was asking was, is it possible to be in love with more than one person at the same time?
Yes, there is.
You think so?
I think so.
And why is that?
Because, first of all, in order to love somebody, you have to love yourself first. Once you've accomplished to love yourself first, then you have to love the environment you're around, the environment. Once you love the environment, and once you love everything else, then you're able to love somebody else. So yes, you must love thyself first, and then you can love whoever you love, or whoever you want to love. And then if you want to have a harem, like David Koresh and his Branch Davidians, if you want to have a harem and love other people's, wives, you're welcome to do that as well. Because it says in the good book, love thyself and love others' wives.
You say know thyself.
Well,
You know what no means?
Correct me, Kevin.
You know what no means in the Bible? It means
Yes, it means yes.
they had sexual relations. He knew her. That's what I mean.
Well, it
so when you
means-
say know thyself, you're basically saying go F yourself.
Yeah. You can interpret it any way you want, Kevin. Any way you want. But that's the golden rule right there. In order to love oneself, you have to love thyself. And if you love thyself, then you can love anything else. And that's pretty much how that plays out. But yes, if you want to have a harem, you're welcome to have that harem. You're welcome to do it to any little living creature you want. If you want to do a doggy style with somebody, you're welcome to do it that. If you wanted to, split the uprights, it's good. If you pop that cherry like that, it's good. Then you're welcome to do that as well.
Well, but you know what? Actually, that was a very interesting angle you just pointed out, because I got a lot of responses yesterday on that question, and you're the only person who actually said that you must first love yourself. A lot of people have said about, well, yes, no, it was like a mixed bag of reviews. And what Kevin and I was talking about a few minutes ago was like, well, somebody's feelings going to get hurt, but nobody has ever, you've come out with something that no man or woman has gone before. You have to love thyself.
Well, I mean, it's obvious. And you both know that I'm a very deep person.
Sexual with me.
Say what?
Sounds asexual to me.
Yeah, it's not. It's heterosexual. Heterosexual. Take notes back here. Take notes back here.
He's a latent
As I
heterosexual.
was saying, so you have to realize that I'm very deep, and you all know that I'm a very deep person.
You're Johnny Depp.
So,
Like a Batman villain.
Kevin.
I can fit for you. Here's your brother, Johnny Deeper.
Johnny Deeper.
well,
Puntala,
I
puntala,
don't know what Kevin has down there, and I really don't want to know.
Yeah, Kevin.
No, I don't think you were referring to me that
Kalazar.
Oh, Kayla's are okay.
Okay.
Whoops.
Now, what did you all get me for Christmas?
Oh, I got you a present.
What'd you get?
You're gonna love it. I'm gonna give it to you. You're gonna love
You're
this.
gonna give it to me.
Oh, this ought to
Yeah.
be good.
Don't give it to me on camera. I don't want
give it to you
that.
on camera.
Oh, this ought to be good.
It's all be good.
A Gorgeous George exclusive, ladies and gentlemen.
It's probably one of those gag gifts. Then probably another gag gift. Is it a gag gift? Okay. Anyway.
Oh yeah, here he is.
Uh-oh.
It's a Carrie Edwards button.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I
geez,
will take
thanks a
this
lot.
and treasure this. I know that when Kerry runs again, he'll win, and I know that John Edwards will definitely help the ticket. There ain't no question that John Edwards will definitely help that ticket. So, that being said, so yes, you have to love thyself. You have to love thyself. Yes, very deep question, but then it's already a given.
Right.
You don't think in the box, you think out of the box.
Outside the box.
That's right. What was your next question?
The other question was, if you're in a long-term relationship and things have not gone anywhere, would you consider yourself what I call a jump off?
A jump off.
Yeah.
I think that
That's the other name for ecstasy.
yes, for ecstasy. It could be. I don't know, but I think that obviously looking at that it's according to the circumstances, it's according to the situation. Now, if I have a fight for that, if I feel that it's something that can be remedied in salvage, then I'm going to salvage that relationship. If I feel like it is it's not happened, opposites, we're totally opposites. Though even though the rumor is opposites do attract.
Right.
Opposites do attract to a certain degree. But then that being said, it's just that, how much do opposites attract? So you look at it to say that if you're in a relationship and if you feel you use your own discretion. I mean, it's like you don't do plan A, plan B, plan C, you do plan D. And plan D is all the above. Whatever you gotta do. So
What he said.
what I said? Okay. Well, I mean, so what's your take? You ask these questions on
Well,
your
you know-
Facebook page. So what's your answer to these questions?
That's a really hard one to answer, to be honest with you. I would probably have to say no. And the key word for that is long term. Now, if you haven't done anything in a while, that, we got to figure out what's going on, what's wrong, what's the root of the problem, first of all. Find out what the source of the problem is and try to figure out, okay, why haven't I gotten any attention? What can we do to fix it?
Well, I mean, if the woman is a complete flake, then yes, you pass on that showcase. If the woman is a complete flake, you pass on that showcase. But if the woman if you see potential, now, and of course, beauty.
Shake that booty.
Yeah, shake that booty.
That booty.
It's all into the actual beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So it's about potential and potency too. You got to be very potent. Henry is very potent, by the way. Henry, very potent old man in his 80s. Yeah, and of course you got potentate, back there, potentate.
Great impotentate.
Yes.
Oh, geez.
So you got all that. So the key, the password, folks, is potent. So I mean, if it's potent like a poached egg, then yes, you're good to go.
Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. And like I said, you are one of the few that I can also say I respect a lot in thinking outside the box.
Okay.
And, people be like, whoa.
Well, now, Kevin, you have thousands. You have about 5,000 friends on Facebook. You have a lot of friends on Facebook. How did you get all those friends, all together on Facebook? Because I've been on Facebook for the past year and a half, and I'm a Facebook junkie. I would have never said in 1,000 years that I would even go into that degree to be on Facebook or even talk on Facebook, but I have become a Facebook junkie.
Well, like I said, you network with the right people, trying to find out what they're about, what things you might have in common. Like say, for example, if you see a logo that say has your favorite team on it, like if you have read my posts, and I know you pay attention to detail on almost every one of them, especially when it comes to football, that's how you can, this is one of the easiest way to grab friends, because when you agree with somebody, then it's like, okay. That's one.
Now, what if you disagree?
Well,
you vehemently disagree.
Well, as long as they respect my page, that's the key. Don't go off and just call out the name, whatever. That's one thing that I refuse to tolerate.
And what's that? Tell us.
If you call somebody a total idiot, for example, and I'm thinking okay, we all tend to agree to disagree on a lot of things. That comes with the territory. But sometimes when things can go a little too far, that's when you have to draw the line.
Okay. So. Well, now, how does it go far? Elaborate. On
that. For example, they just really cuss them out you effing whatever. Mm-hmm. Or say, if you call somebody out their name, it's pretty obvious. It takes a lot to if you feel you've been disrespected, then you pretty much already know.
Okay. Now, are we talking relationship or are we talking sports teams?
Anything in general, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
The way you chew your food.
You get to be religion or whatever. Politics.
Here's a question from the peanut gallery.
Oh, we have a question.
Why do we have to love? Why can't we just have sex?
Yes. Well, as Jimmy Buffett once said, why don't we just screw? Or is it, why don't we just, make love and screw? Good time witches and son of a bitches, I've seen all I care to see.
Wow, you're
okay.
You're quite the sing along with George.
Sing along with me. Sing along. That's right. So no, but I mean, no. But so what? So what gets you? What makes you come up with these things on Facebook? I mean, you sit and you think about different questions to ask. What gets you really into the situation?
A lot of times when I will say, there have been times that say, if I start to run out of questions, I would post something like. And a lot of people, we go through this, all of us go through this every day.
Okay.
And people have inboxed me with questions, and and I usually post them anonymously. Of course, if you had something on your mind and you didn't want anyone else to know about it,
right.
Just inbox me with whatever question you have. And, I always respond in a timely fashion, sometimes within the next day. Depends on how many questions there are in the mailbag.
Okay.
Or there have been times that say if you posted something of your own, and if I happen to catch it, then I'll give you a little shout out saying, for example, shouts out to Gorgeous George for this question.
Okay.
So.
Well, I gotta ask you. I want to ask an intelligent question.
Okay.
Pick the wrong show for that.
No, I mean, no.
But,
actually, pick the wrong person. Pick the wrong person for that. Thank you very
but
much.
I gotta ask. Now this is and this is a very good question. What have you realized about people that you didn't realize before about morals? What you talk about is morals and ethics and behavior on your Facebook thing. And I want to know, what did you learn that you were truly flabbergasted by?
Like I said, look at personalities, see what they're about, and trying to find out, why they feel that way, or...
No, did you find out that people are more promiscuous than you thought? Or did you find out they were more prudish than you thought? What did you find out?
Well, I mean, as far as the I don't really look at promiscuous thing per se, at least not initially, but, things will always be revealed at some point. It all comes to...
Let's get a parallel here. It's like, you got this woman, and you've been wanting to do her for the longest time.
Right.
She looks gorgeous as hell, and you want to do her, and then once you get the opportunity to do her,
right.
You find out that Sheena was a man. And you really go back, and say, Sheena's a man.
What type of bars do you
Then you go back and say, hey, Shake that booty. That's right.
He was.
And then-
Were you dating Chaz Bono or something?
Oh.
Hey, you know.
You know what? Hey, I tell you what. As far as Chaz Bono's concerned, did you ever
Oh my God.
suck it? Did you ever suck a big one?
No.
Did you ever suck a big one? That's a question.
And you got me confused with Barney Frank. Let me tell you something. Chaz
Barney
Bono.
Frank? Okay.
Let me tell you something about Chaz Bono.
Chaz Bono?
Let me tell you something. You know, when a man becomes a woman, it's it's a gender reassignment or something. You know what it's called when a woman becomes a man?
Addictomy.
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 That's what Chaz got.
What's that? Okay. Well, what? Okay. Well, no. Hey, no, I'm gonna go right through.
We have a commercial.
Hey, no. I'm gonna go right through, and we're gonna carry it because we got a lot to talk about. I want to. Yeah. What's your question, sir?
Are you saying his last name is Chaz Hardon?
Chaz Hardon? I don't know. It might be. I mean, Chaz Strap-on. Got 5 minutes?
10 minutes.
Okay. 10
Oh.
All right.
That's almost a period in hockey.
10 minutes. There you go. 10 and 10. There you go. It's good.
It's almost a college basketball
Well, I
player.
mean, about the adding. So tell us more about the adding a dick to you there.
not me. I don't know.
Do you like that or what? No. Okay.
Is this something that you need to tell us or something?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I made it up. I'm a comedian.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, George, I actually have that was just a gag gift I gave you. I have a
Is that
real
right?
gift for you right
Is
now.
that
You're
right?
gonna love this. You're gonna love this. I just got this in the mail today. It has my
Show
real
him
name
your
on it.
address. Don't show him your
It
address.
is. Look, no, it was really weird. The NRA is really weird. And has my name on it, Kevin Kraft, 2012. So George, I'm giving you my NRA membership card. You could be a member of the NRA.
Let my people go. Well, I'll tell you this right now, Kevin.
Yeah.
That NRA card,
Yeah.
we can take it and wipe our ass with it. Wipe our ass with that card because seriously, I'm not a big Charlton Heston fan, and I'm not, But anyway, I'm not about these NRA gun nuts. It's not a horse of a different color there. But.
I don't know how I got on that website or how I got on that mailing list, but now I'm a member of the
You gotta
NRA.
stop playing around on the computer, man. You gotta stop.
They purchased it from the FBI.
You gotta stop playing around on the computer. I'm telling you that right now. I want to I want to say something real fast here, and I've got to say this. I don't know if it's appropriate to say, but I will say it. I have to make an apology to Dale Barter, and I'm going to do that from week one. We make an apology. Well, no, I'm going to say this. I do apologize to Dale Barter. A lot of stuff got in the heat of the moment, and I believe that something was said, and it got to my attention that nothing was said. So I have to say that. So I feel good with myself in saying that. So there you go.
You apologize, you wiped the slate clean.
I said it. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. They don't need to know. Only the person out there would need to know.
I'm going to Google that guy's
You
name.
do love to hear yourself talk, don't you?
Yeah, well, I listen. Me.
So,
My.
come on over.
Ha. Yes.
Come join.
I do like. I like to hear myself. I like to hear myself sing in the shower too. Yes. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, and I feel so hard to ram it in her backside.
Wow.
Yes. Okay.
How about that?
Tiny bubbles made for percolating. I like to blow tiny bubbles to my lady friends, and then you can blow me.
Just drink some champagne and shut up about it.
Blow me, blow. All right. So anyway. All right. So
Happy Christmas, George.
happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's 10 days away, and you know what? Once again, we're right here. Holidays. Has anybody done all their shopping in this room?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I have not done any shopping.
Would you wait?
Well,
I'm not waiting for anything. Well, I mean, you done all your shopping.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then where's our gift? Where's
I
Kevin's
bought
gift?
I bought
Where's
an
our
MP3 player, and I bought
Where's our gift there, Mr.
a
Love?
No,
VCR.
I left most of that at home.
you did?
Oh, you mean
Okay.
for other people? No, I haven't bought anything for anyone else.
Okay.
But on Black Friday,
Well, this might sound
My day.
It might sound horrible, but it doesn't really freaking matter because if anything that I get, it's for me, myself, and I, and my pooch. My pooch will get his, and it's for me, myself, and I. I'm not in a relationship right now, not in a relationship, so I really don't have to worry about shopping only for thyself.
plenty of pooch, no cooch.
Well, so do you have the pooch or do you have the cooch?
I got that. Oh, I'm never without the pooch.
That must have been a hard one to answer. That one, huh?
You got the
Kevin?
pooch?
Yeah. No, it wasn't a hard one. That was a very easy one to answer. That's the easiest question.
Ride the monkey. Ride the cow. Woo. Ride the giraffe. Woo.
Shake that booty.
Shake that booty. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake that booty. Shake that booty.
That's my favorite Christmas
Ah, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake that pussy. Shake that pussy.
thing. Let me tell you something, George. Hey, anyone gets a chance, go to the libraries this weekend. And I'll be in the Nutcracker. I'll be playing Drosselmeyer.
Wait,
I'm on
wait,
the cover
wait, wait,
of
wait.
Midlothian Exchange. I'm actually on the cover this week.
You on the cover?
I'm not kidding you.
Nobody wants to know about your fetish for cracking nuts.
No. Oh, yeah, there you go.
God, nobody wants to know about your fetish for cracking nuts.
In fact, that's all. That's what it's all about. But check it out.
I mean, we know you like to crack nuts.
I know.
I'll tell you that. What kind of nuts do you crack, actually?
Whatever gets me going in the theater. And check out the Nutcracker. I'll be in that.
Leave your neighbors get alone.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Pee Wee reference there back there.
You know,
I'm not worried.
now, when you do...
I deal with.
okay.
I deal with. This is a play for very intelligent people, not for people like you guys.
Okay,
So,
well, you gotta stop belittling yourself there. You gotta stop belittling yourself. I know we know you didn't get past the third grade, but seriously, you gotta stop belittling yourself.
let me tell you something. You know how smart I am? I once read a book all the way through that didn't have any pictures in it.
Okay. Okay. Have yourself a very Christmas. May the Yuletide have a log. May all your troubles be far away in the commode. Oh, the olden days, all the merry days, we say. I want to have some breastes for my milk, lactation milk, and every day. So have yourself a loggish merry Christmas. Mix it up in some milk. And if I could ever have a taste of that lactation milk,
Wow.
I will slap that baby and go, gimme, gimme, gimme.
Shake that booty.
Let me tell you something. I'm glad you wore your gay apparel tonight, George.
Kevin. I bet you if you took off that outfit that you're wearing pantyhose, I bet you're wearing nylons right now. How much you want to bet? I bet what you're
Don,
wearing.
we now are gay apparel.
I bet. Are you wearing? Okay, well that's the apparel you've got, right? How many of them dogs been going down there?
Yeah, suck the age
many of those dogs
big
been going down?
barrel. Whoa, look at that. King of the Mardi Gras here.
Anyway, so,
As I was saying.
all right, okay. Hey, we got a little time to go here. Listen, we will be back on next year. We got podcasting. We have a radio show coming up here probably soon. We're not going to say when. We got a lot more going on. So GG is still in effect. GG is still causing this wonderment for all. So have yourself a Merry, Merry Christmas and Merry Clipmas. And may your turkey be stuffed with a little dew. Little
Thanks for the
Mountain
good
Dew.
year, George. Thanks for the.
And we're going to have
wonderful
more
year.
coming up here.
Yeah.
I am what's causing all of this, and may everything be bright, and may everything be nice. There's only one Mona Lisa and one Leaning Tower of Pisa, and there's only one Gorgeous George. Believe it or not.
Shake that booty.
Shake that booty. Yeah. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake that pecker. Shake that pecker. I like to stick it in an orifice that's tight, nice and tight. You know, lambs, you know, do it right in the lamb. We'll see ya. I thought we already had that one.
We have a whole minute?
We got bonus coverage.
Send the next show on.
All right. And by the way, the following show coming up is crap. The following show coming up here is garbage. I'll let you know that. If this show had ratings, we'd be on. This show would get the ratings.
How'd you like the last show with Louis Farrakhan and the Louis Farrakhan dancers?
Yes.
And the Louis Farrakhan
Louis
show.
Farrakhan solid gold dancers. Yeah, solid gold dancers, yes.
I hate America singers.
All right. May your Christmas be filled with dew. And he could be a Jew. That's right.
Happy Hanukkah!
Happy
Next week!
holidays.
Merry Clipmas, and a Happy New Brazier. Woo! Woo!
Good work, George. Here's to another year.
That's right.